you to tomorrow? Is there momentum here, Jamie, that you can take to put yourself closer to the chase tomorrow?
Well, I won't say that I'm not worried about it, but there's not a lot I can do about it. You just go out and you do your best. And we didn't have the best car today, so we'll change a lot of stuff on our McDonald's car tomorrow. And I know Bono's back in his bus watching right now, and I can go tell him that I won't be the problem tomorrow now. So I'm just kidding.
Not a problem tonight for Jamie McMurray. Fast race car, great race for the 88.
TJ, we're getting ready to start with Kyle Busch, okay? Okay, we're going to roll into our our post interviews for the Great Clips 300 here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Our race runner-up, Kyle Busch, driver of the number 18 NOS Energy Drink Toyota. Kyle, your thoughts on how the race unfolded?
Unfortunately, it didn't quite fold the way we wanted it to, but we had a fast NOS Energy Drink Camry. Real proud of the guys. I mean, they gave me a car that could contend for the win, and just didn't quite have enough there on the short run to keep up with them. And once we got about 25, 30 laps on it, we could really start reeling them in and pass them. And typically it's always a long run car that wins here. Harvick beat me last year with a long run car, and we were real fast on the short run, but it wasn't the case tonight.
Questions for Kyle Busch? If you have one, raise your hand. We'll take a couple questions for Kyle Busch. Questions, anyone? Got one right there?
Nate McCullough, Gwinnett Daily Post. It looked like you were kind of fighting a tight car there toward the end, but then you really started reeling him in with 10 to 12 to go. Was that the car coming back, or was that all you?
No, I think that was actually just the 88 car going away. My car seemed to run the same pace most of the night. I really couldn't do a whole lot to make it go any faster. I could slow it down a little bit, but I really couldn't make it go any faster. So if I hit my marks every single lap, which, man, I might have missed 2 laps in that last 20 laps, but, that's all I had. So, we came up short tonight, and, unfortunately the race is 5 laps shorter, than a typical mile and a half. But, I think probably we could have had them if there's always an if in this sport, I guess.
Other questions for Kyle Busch? Anybody? I think we're clear upstairs. Is that correct, TJ? Okay, Kyle, thank you very much. Good luck tomorrow.
Big crowd.
Okay, we have our top finishing Ray Bestos Rookie of the Year candidate. That's Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He came in 10th place tonight. He drives the number 6 Blackwell Angus B Ford. And, Ricky, talk about your run out there. Pretty solid performance.
It was a real solid performance. It's the first time we came to Atlanta, or first time I had been and drove on Atlanta. Really liked the racetrack. It kind of reminded me of July when we were at Daytona, just really sliding around a lot. And practice we weren't 100% sure that we were going to be any good in the race or not. Our Blackwell Angus B Ford Fusion was, we were just fighting a little bit of everything. Probably a little bit of me learning the track, but the guys did an awesome job getting it together. And we started off there and just kind of pacing ourselves, trying to keep the fenders on it and have something to race at the end. And we kept adjusting on it and kept working on it. And we got into the 32 there, trying to cross him over and just trying to stay lucky dog there. And ended up getting us lucky dog, and we had a really fast race car there towards the end of the race. Felt like if we could have started up there on the back of the top 10 where we ended up, that we could have had something for well into the top 10. But we'll take it for tonight. Real solid night, and hopefully we can just build on it.
Questions for Ricky? If you have one, raise your hand. Any questions for Ricky Stenhouse Jr.? Pockers has one. Give him Ariel right there to your left. Thank you.
Ricky, Bob Pocker, Scene Daily. Can you talk, if you haven't, can you talk about what happened with Sorensen?
Yes, sir. It we were really good in 1 and 2. We were a little loose in, and I could run it in on the top, kind of cross over and run the bottom. And as they're sliding up off the bottom, I could really get a good run down the back straightaway, get to the inside of them. I got to the outside of him, and he was coming up off the bottom really hard. And, I didn't think he was going to give us enough room to get on the outside of him. So I turned left and crossed him over, and as soon as I did that, he kind of checked up to give us more room on the outside, and we just didn't quite clear him. The right headlight got him, and just kind of misjudged there a little bit.
Any further questions for Ricky? Ricky, thanks a lot, and a good show out there this evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.